I got a caffeinated beverage and I'm putting it into my body. Welcome back to Factorio. I am doing something. I don't know what. Steel, make steel. I'm gonna bite the bullet and just make stone furnaces. I haven't used any of the stone, so I guess it should be fun if it's up here. And we got a stone furnace plant. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. This garbage. Right. So, I've said before, I played Dyson Sphere Program, which is an incredible game, by the way. The one issue I had with that game was, like, the music can be a little too overbearing, so that's why I usually turn it off. But this game, there's, like, this, like, atmospheric music that is, I think it's better that way. I think just having atmospheric music is better. Although I do tend to like turn the music off and listen to like a podcast or YouTube video. So I think copper and coal are good for now. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna try to clear this. I do want to get at least on this row a mining drill so that we could actually split up this area. I'm gonna do this. It's a little spaghetti, but hey, early game. It's not much of a problem. And I think I can get rid of these because these are gonna cause more problems than they help. How are we doing on power? I think what I'll do is have this spare iron make furnaces, and you know what's cool is I can actually just drop another, because a furnace is a pipe and a I'll do this. Not bad, eh? Yeah, now I can keep everything on the same belt. I'm not focused on efficiency right now, but I just want to get something working so that I can make the next factory. Alright, so we got steam engine, we got what's this called? Boiler! I knew that. And I do want to also make pipes, because pipes are important. Iron is lacking. Oh, no. Again. Boom. Doesn't have to be efficient, just has to work. Because efficiency comes later. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later. How much coal do we need? I'm actually kind of scared that... Oh no! That's not good. That's not good at all. There's nothing much I can do about it though. Let me also research. Oh, we also need wools. Wools. What else? Also, we do need to make a military factory, and I think right now, our military tech is coal being for the grenades, stone being for the wools, iron being for bullets and guns and bullets. So this is the end game research. But it's not over yet because we also need to research, we also need to build a rocket silo, and then we also need to make like 100 rocket parts. So all of this times 100, and then we'll be able to ship a rocket ship, and it shoots off into space. So I think we can do automation and logistics in this factory, in Factory F, and then we can move that over to Factory R. I will make this a little bit more efficient by introducing our first duplex belt, which is what I'm calling it. And then I'm going to do some weird this thing. Although we aren't making enough gears, I do want to do that. So instead of making another circuit, I'm just going to actually pull, just going to do a little bit of spaghetti and pull some of those resources out. Oh, this is going to weird. This is going to be a little spaghetti, but we're going to be okay. We're going to do fun. And it works. How about that? So now we have our inserters and we have our belts, and I'm running out of belts. I need more belts. Okay. So now we research our logistics science. I'm gonna do this weird, like, down and around sort of deal. because it's just much easier for, say, for example, resources to go down this way and then products to go up this way. That way it's easier to expand, because then we don't have to like move the rest of the factory. Like, for example, if this was down here and I wanted to add another assembly machine, even though I really can't, I would have to move this entire science assembly down. And if this is like 10 science, because you don't have to use just one, you can use multiple sciences, we'd have to move all of that further down in order to add more. With this case, if it's like behind the resources, then we can keep adding as many as we want of this, and this would be unaffected. So, long-winded way of saying I know what I'm doing. We gotta wait for science to be researched, because then that's gonna... Yeah. Right now I want to add... Oh my god, are you kidding me? You know what, time to add more power, because I'm gonna have to move this further down. This go in here, and then this goes in here. There you go. Now we're gonna add coal plants this way. So I started watching Squid Game on Netflix, because apparently everybody and their mother is talking about this show. I've been seeing this everywhere on the internet. It's not, like, unbelievable. I don't think it is. I don't really think it is. But I don't think it's bad either. Alright. So now we have more power to play with, which means we can make more mining. Again, mining drills are... Not only do they pollute more, but they also suck up more power, so... I think it's a good time to start working on Factory R. Or actually, no, before that, Factory M1, which is our military stuff. No, this is a really bad way of doing this. Let's see. Boom. Maybe. Sort of. I guess. I think. Therefore I am. Alright. That's firearm magazine. Oh, do we not have grenades? Did I not research grenades? Explosives? Wait, where are grenades? Oh, military too. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So in this case, then just literally this is just bullets. Bullets and stone walls. How much are turrets? Did I research turrets, did I? Yeah. Turrets? Okay. So in that case, then yeah. I think we can just have military be as part of our initial factory. I feel like I have to talk too much. I feel like I have to talk more in order to make things more interesting. Although, editor me would like me to talk less so that he has more stuff he can cut out. Because that's been a thing about... I never realized... I thought, yeah, I'll just record for an hour and then I'll cut it down to like 15 minutes. No, it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much for me to handle. I mean... Yeah, editing is a lot of work, actually. It's not an easy task. It does take a long time, and it does take a lot of skill and a lot of effort to know like what to keep in and what to leave out, and what to do with bad footage and what to do with good footage. Or, well, I mean, what good footage looks like. I don't know why. Okay, I'm actually legit, like, I want to talk about this. Why is Squid Game so popular? Factory R. How are we going to do this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this be underground, so we get some space in order to pull from, I think, I'm actually going to start laying down some copper, actually iron. Oh, we got logistic science. Now we can research. Now we can start making logistic science. So one thing I also want to make is advanced material processing as soon as possible, because I want to replace these stone furnaces with those. Spaghetti all the way. And finally, we also need stone. This is going to go much faster since we have Factory F making all of our stuff. Build that iron. Take that. Take drills, assembly machines, furnaces. We don't need these just in case, but we will need power eventually. Oh, I also need to make a machine gun Kelly. What we'll need is steel and engine units. Yeah, we also need to research that. Engine units, and then railways, and then rail signals, and that's it. Or well, logistics too, of course. So do we want to do logistics or engine units? Engine units are going to be less, and then logistics. And what I'm actually going to do, since I think we're going to need a lot of them, yes, indeed, my friend. We're going to make a separate steel smelter. Because we're going to need a lot of steel. So we might as well make an entire separate thing for steel. So we have our entire extra set of steel production. Now we need to make iron production. This is actually going better than I expected. I'm actually liking this. I like this setup. I do. I really like this setup. I will make things a little bit more efficient. I'm going to tear this down and make it again. Just one belt higher. Now you can marvel at it. It's kind of cool how, because I think I noticed this in the music, that there's like reverse synthesizers where like they take like the output waveform and then they just reverse it. It's surprising in how easy it is to make something sound spooky when it's in reverse by just reversing it. I mean, like a lot of like conspiracy theories about like demon possession and stuff, like they talk about like speaking in reverse as like an indicator of you're speaking a language that's not like audible, but it is audible to other people. Look at that, look at what we got. Not bad at all. Biters are going to become a big problem pretty soon if I don't. I mean, I did set the starting area size to be pretty big, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to set up copper smelting, and then I'm going to call it. And there you have it. So we are starting up Factory X3R, which is what I'm calling it, or what I'm going to be calling it. And I believe afterwards we do need more iron. So next time we're going to start researching rails, and we're going to start researching trains so that we can expand further out. And then we're going to add more power, more rail stations, and hopefully we will not get attacked and our base will not be destroyed. That's a lie. That's probably going to happen. But we will be prepared. We will have defenses set up, and we'll be ready when they are. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.